From NBC News Election Central, a special one-hour edition of the news. Reported by Chet Huntley and David Brinkley.
Nixon's the one. That's the natural banner for any sprightly front page tonight. At almost midday Eastern Time, NBC News projected Richard Nixon, the 37th President of the United States, when it became evident he had carried Illinois. Final returns may well reveal that indeed it was Mayor Richard Daley's Illinois and Mayor Richard Daley's Chicago which averted a deadlock and a political constitutional crisis of incredible proportions. 94% of the popular vote is counted. There are the numbers. An hour or so ago, I carried the percentages out to 6 digits, and it went like this. Nixon, 43.2959%. Humphrey, 43.2584%. Wallace, 13.4457, and now it's gone a little over 14. In short, Nixon and Humphrey are separated by about 375 thousandths of 1%. The electoral vote shows Nixon with 287, Humphrey with 166, and Wallace with 45. David?
As it turned out, in the late, tired hours of last night or the early, tired hours of this morning, Richard Nixon won the election this time where 8 years ago he lost it in Illinois. It was so close it took forever, but he won it, and in winning that, he won the presidency. It was, again, one of the closest elections in American history. Closer even than when Nixon lost to Kennedy 8 years ago. His lead over Humphrey in the popular vote is still only about 25,000 votes, or about 1/5 of a vote per precinct. There are states where we still don't know, even now, for certain, who won. But whichever way these states go now, they can't change the outcome. Here, for the figures up to this minute, are some of the big, important states that kept Nixon, Humphrey, and the country waiting all night to see what happened, beginning with New York. There's the result. Humphrey won it. In Michigan, Humphrey won it. In Ohio, Nixon. California, Nixon won it, but barely. Texas. Still not sure in Texas. In Missouri, we're still not sure. It's too close. Pennsylvania went to Humphrey. Took a long time to decide it, but it went. And Illinois for Nixon, and that did it.
The Huntley-Brinkley Report is produced by NBC News.